Okay, guys, I can't believe I'm doing this, but it's probably 10 p.m. and it's April 1st. So I'm not joking, I'm not fooling around. It's really 1st of April, and I didn't have time all day today to make a video, or I was out with the babies a lot these days, but we are busy because it's the spring vacation, and here's my sleeping beauty, one of them. There's the other one with her blankie, always her yellow blankie. So, and I like Christmas lights, so I keep them around the house, the room. I like them, but also the babies like them too, so I keep them there. So I was planning in back in March to have some kind of prank with the boys, and I don't know, I was planning to Google or to Pinterest, or there were kind of ideas and stuff, but I ended up being so tired because it's spring vacation. Spring vacation, this house means basically me in the house with 5 kids, and so it's been quite the roller coaster. Meals, planning, cooking, grocery getting, and I'm a bit nervous now because the number of COVID-19 is rising in our area again. So I'm trying to be more cautious about where I'm going and what am I doing, and buying groceries is just me, and everybody stays in the car, especially the little ones. And usually I tag along one or two of the boys too. One stays in the car with the babies, one comes with me quickly. And so yeah, it's tough, but hey, it's April 1st. At least it's been a while since we have this pandemic, and it doesn't go away. And still, I can't believe it's another April of stay home, and it seems like when it gets warmer outside, I guess people are less cautious and just go and spread, and I don't know. We really don't prefer to go eating out in restaurants and like the local udon places, because right now is spring vacation, people travel, and I might have to go to Tokyo this summer to renew my passport, my Bulgarian passport, and one of my kids too, and then make 2 for those guys here. But I really hesitate because the numbers are rising up again a lot, and as much as I want to travel and go somewhere out of here, I feel like, and we can have masks, but the babies don't have masks. So I was like just talking to the boys now. They're still talking, they're not asleep yet, but I was just wondering, talking to them, like just speaking, thinking out loud. I was just asking, do you guys think that they sell masks for babies? And if they do, I don't know if my babies will handle it. My baby boy probably wouldn't. My baby girl, she likes to have her blanket on her nosy and just as a comforter anyway, so I'm kind of like, that's good. But he doesn't like anything around his face, so I don't know. afraid. But if I have to go, I have to go. Renewing documents nowadays, I don't know if I can compromise and do it online somehow, but I don't think so. There are some things you just have to be there for, and we'll see about that. Today, I had a friend. She's still my friend. She's my dear friend, but she moved to Tokyo, and she left behind no crock pot. What do you call it? A slow cooker. It's quite big. Like the size is perfect for my family of 7, and it's from the States, so all the buttons are in English. You have no idea how happy I am to have actually something in the kitchen that doesn't have Japanese writings in kanji that I have no idea about. Rice cooker, I just memorize the buttons that I use it. And then if you can cook something special, like my oldest son is teaching me how to, when you put squid with rice to cook together in soy sauce, you push a different kind of menu there. Oh my gosh. And he knew it and he did it, and it was yummy rice. But yeah, I have a bread making machine and a yogurt maker that are both not even opened. They're still in their boxes. And the reason why I don't want to open them is because I don't feel like I want to. I have zero desire to work with something that it's not, the instructions are not in English. Nothing is in English when in there. And so, I mean, it's not in Bulgarian either. So I don't really know how to read those things. And quite honestly, I don't enjoy doing something that I don't understand. Like, for example, my oldest son wants to have a friends coming for sleepover, and we have a tent that Santa gave us for Christmas, and we can put it tomorrow up for the weekend. But for whatever reason, he wants with his friends to watch the end game of the Avengers, but the other boys haven't seen the first few episodes, or I mean movies, so I don't really know how they're gonna enjoy it, but whatever, he wants to watch it. So I was like, well, so we're talking about, if they want to watch it, then he has to have the app on his laptop, the Disney Plus app, so they can watch. And with the Disney Plus, you can make it in English or in Japanese. There is like an option. Thank goodness. Otherwise, it will be useless for me, that service of Disney Plus. It will be useless. But thank goodness you can make it in English in here too, so I don't have to watch all the movies in Japanese. So, but I was telling him, it has that option, so your friends and you can watch it in Japanese, because my boys, we all watch everything in English, right, from Disney at home. But his friends don't speak any English, so I was like, it would be interesting for you to listen to the movie in Japanese too. And trust me, they're not gonna enjoy any of that movie if they listen into a language they don't understand. And so it's important to enjoy what you have, like an item you have, or that is the instructions, everything on it is in a language you understand. It's very important. Otherwise, it's just, I don't know, you challenge yourself to learn it, or use Google Translation, or you just get frustrated and ultimately leave it behind. So, but my point was, I have this slow cook now and I love it, and my friend left it behind so I could use it. And I didn't. She also gave me recipe books for slow cooker, so we the boil snailed one that it looks like honestly a meal that I grew up with, and we don't use slow cookers back home to cook that. It's just a stew with beef stew, but I was not sure with the instructions. It was saying so you put the beef for a few hours and then take it out, and then you put this and you put that. And I was like, oh, it's just so confusing. I just pre-cook everything in the frying pan, but like with water. So it's like boiling cooking. And it turned out great, you guys. We put it for 7 hours on high temperature. Everything inside was so amazingly yummy and soft, and it was just so great. I was like, we nailed it from the first time. So I'm excited to try different recipes on slow cooker. So if you have any of yours that are great recipes and you're a mom who uses slow cooker, I would be very grateful because I'm out of ideas of what to cook anymore, and that pot will save me lots of time if I use it often for meals in the evening. So I just cook everything in the morning while the babies are still playing around the house with energy, and then I can put it there for 7 hours on high, or 9 to 11 hours on low. Or I haven't tried that one, but yeah, it's a lifesaver. It's just the cable is really behind the pot is really short, because in the States you put on the counter where where the sink is, and then you put on things and there's always a plug there. Yeah, but this is Japan. In Japan there is no such thing anywhere. You know what they have? It's really interesting to me. There is this light fixture that is like you can have over the on the cabinet, on the top, on the bottom of the upper cabinets, close to the sink, so you can turn that thing on. Like everything here turns with, like, I don't know if you can see it, but like there's like this string, so you pull that string and it turns on. It's not like a switch. So that light fixture has on it a plug thing. So but it's really high, so even my blender that is a Japanese blender, it still doesn't reach up there. But my mixer for when I make cheesecakes and whatever, that one reaches up. So I just plug my cable up there. It's really funny to me. I've never had anything to plug up before, but it works. And so that's what I do. But with this guy, I had to bring the slow cook. I had to bring an extension cord and use the one that I usually use, and just, yeah, I had to work out with that, but it works, so it's perfect. And it's like rice cooker. Rice cookers are like that. When they cook the rice, they keep it warm in there until you turn it off. And that slow cooker is the same thing. When it's cooked, it says warm. It's really cute. I love it. So it's always warm for you to eat, so it's great. I love it. My oldest son ate two plates of it, and I think I ate two, or maybe one and a half, or anyways, the babies, because I put kidney beans and green peas. It was in the recipe. The beans were not, but I just put them. I just literally put it all the veggies I could have. I put even celery. Celery was so great. It was so great. But the babies, they ate the beans and the green peas like crazy. It's like little chickens. They love corn like that from the can as well. I just eat like like chickens. They're so cute. They're so cute. They're really cute. I love them so much. But yeah, so today was my good day about cooking dinner, and we did it in the morning when there was no many people around the house. and the babies were just playing around. So it was really fun. Um, but yeah, I um I'm also doing gardening. Like we planted some tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, and eggplants, and watermelons and pumpkins. But when I say all those vegetables, it's not like many of them, but like few, how would you call it? You buy them from the shop already, not from a seed, but like already developed a little bit. And I put some seeds too. I planted some seeds, but there were days when I forgot to water them, or like they just, I think they're goners. Anyways, and we planted a lot of strawberries. Like I had them like, I bought, I think was it like 2 or 3 years ago, I bought one plant, just one a strawberry little plant, and I put in a pot. From that pot, it shoot a leg. You know how strawberries go, right? So they just shoot a leg, and then they develop another what do you call it, root there, and then again. So for the past 3 years, I think couple of years, they've been like spreading all over the place. So this spring now, I wanted to clean up the area so I can make how do you call it, little hills, so I can plant my plants there. And I started taking them out one by one and just get those um walking thingies, and I planted them in various places so they can, it's okay baby, so they can give strawberries, and lots of them have white flower already, so it's really exciting if we can have our own strawberries. I love strawberries. In Japan, it's a big thing to go to a strawberry farm. They have big greenhouses, and they're like super long, like really long, and many rows of them, and on both sides. Oh, it's amazing, you guys. You pay I don't know how much per person, but you can stay there for an hour and eat for an hour all you can eat. And usually you cannot take home with you. They're not like that. You can just eat there and on the spot. And if you want to buy to take home, that's a separate place. You go and they give you like a container, like a box, like carton box with them. And yeah, it's like that. But you can eat all you want, and we always go like prepared and hungry. And I think last year we went when the babies were really small, around this time, probably springtime. And right now is spring vacation, so I don't know, I hesitate, lots of people, COVID-19. But my babies love strawberries. They just devour them. I cut them into 4, but they love them and they eat them like crazy. So I really wish I could bring them to all the kids really like strawberries. But some of them, they eat like about 20, 30, and they're like, I can't do this anymore. I'm so full. I'm like, gosh, just keep eating. But then you eat strawberries, and you can't do it anymore. And like, oh gosh, I don't want to see another strawberry for another month or so. Well, I had a friend from work. She is a librarian in a few of the schools I went to teach English. So we became friends because she tries, and she's really good at speaking English. And she has 3 kids too. Well, we used to have 3 kids each, but now I have twins, so it's not 2. She has 3 kids. And her husband's parents have those huge strawberry farms, and she invited us last summer, I believe. Gosh, I'm forgetting. Yeah, I think so. And we went. Yeah, the babies were in the carriers in front of us. So me and husband carrying them, and they were eating too. Like they would eat, and the boys would eat, and she let us bring home as much as we could, and we brought a lot of strawberries. We even forgot one box in the car that was covered. It was metal box with a metal cover, and then we found that box a few days later, and inside was all like rotten stuff. So we got rid of that one. But then she was saying you can make good jam. It makes really good strawberry jam, but who has time for that with two little babies? I just froze them. I still have some of them in the freezer. We use them for smoothies. They're so big and red and just amazingly sweet. I love that. So we make really good smoothies with them every once in a blue moon, I think. I always have frozen bananas and frozen strawberries and frozen berries, mixed berries from Costco in the freezer, so we can have ready for milkshakes, or we put them in green smoothies too. So it's great. It's great. Strawberries are great. Slow cookers are great too, and sleepovers are great too, right? And it's Easter is coming this coming weekend. I think, I'm not sure, but in Bulgaria it's always a 1 week after. So I don't know. My dad was telling me that Easter is going to be the end of April this year, in the Orthodox Christianity. We usually do it when the world is doing it. Like, I guess the Western world is doing it. So we bought today 20 white eggs, so we can color them for Easter, and then we can bake some kuznak, which is sweet bread that goes usually back home together with the eggs. And I got some small candies. I don't want to get chocolates because it's getting warm outside, so they're gonna melt. But I got from the Dollar Tree, the dollar shop, the 100 shop, those plastic empty containers that are like eggs. Easter eggs are different colors and really cute. And I can put little candies like jelly beans and like small candies like the one that is the hard candies or whatever. Like, my son helped me today to choose some candy, so we can have Easter hunt outside. Maybe the babies can join too. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Especially if the tent is out, I can put things around the tent, under the tent, or yeah, it's gonna be fun. I think everybody's gonna enjoy it. But yeah, next Tuesday school starts again, and it's gonna be a new school year, and kids are growing. I'm getting older. Things start hurting. This is my relief. It's a massage chair, and actually it's turned on. I have to turn it off. How do I know it's turned on? It's like this thing is still on, but there's like a button here in the back. I have to turn it off completely. But that chair helps me a lot to give me some energy in my back. Just move my meat, massage my steak around. No, seriously, guys, in Japan they have cows. Is it in Kobe? Wasn't it the Kobe beef? Very famous Kobe beef. And they massage the cows. So the fat and the actual muscle can be so well incorporated that it's not like meat and fat, and that meat costs a lot. It's like one little piece can be 10,000 yen, which is like $100 for one bite of that incredible meat, because they've been massaged all their lives. And then anyways, I can never see people killing animals, but I love to see the meat in the trays in the supermarket. I don't think I can ever be a vegetarian unless it's a strict doctor order, then I will do it. But if it's not, I love meat. Well, not really all the meats, like chicken doesn't get me anymore. Like KFC, like those, I don't really like it. Cooking chicken, I just do it for the kids. Especially, I don't like the skin and just the texture. I don't know. But beef I like. All my life, I called steak the pork my mom was buying. Growing up with my sister, all we knew as steak is pork. We never grew up eating beef. Beef is expensive back home. I think we just ate pork and chicken. And so I think it's gonna wake up if I keep talking. So I'm gonna wrap it up tonight, and hopefully can talk to you guys soon. But yeah, I'm grateful for slow cookers today. Yeah, and I'll say good night and talk to you soon.